Hello students, welcome all of you. So students, today we are going to learn 6th standard geography chapter 3 comparing a globe and a map field visit. So students, in previous chapter we studied about meridian and parallel and also learned how to search the location of a place with the help of gratitude. So students, do you remember all the chapter previously which we have done? The earth and the gratitude. Let us use the gratitude. In, in these two chapters, we have learned how to draw meridian and parallel line on the globe, which was imaginary line, right? So students, today we are going to learn a new chapter, that is comparing a globe and a map field visit. Students, here you can see a map and a globe. As you can see, map is a flat surface, means that a map we can drawn on a paper of or on a blackboard, but globe is a model, and also we have seen that a globe is a 3D model of the earth. So students, on this basis of this chapter, you can make a activity also. Make a group of 5 or 6 students. Each group should have a world map, a map of India and a globe. Study them and answer the following question as you can see in your textbook. So the following questions are: which devices is flat? Which devices is spherical? Which of these devices allow you to see the entire area of the earth at the same time? Which devices allows you to see only one side of the earth at a time? Which device can be used for studying a particular region in detail? Which device can be called a model of the earth? So students, try to give answer the following questions. So students, here answer of that questions. Which devices is flat? You can see the page number 16. A map is flat. Which device is spherical? You can see the picture. A globe is spherical. Which of these devices allows you to see the entire area of the earth at the same time? So, a map allows us to see the entire area of the earth at the same time, because in the globe we can see only one side of the earth. Next question: which device allow you to see only one side of the earth at a time? A globe allow us to see only one side of the earth at a time. Which device can be used for studying a particular region in detail? A map can be used for studying a particular region in detail. Last question: which devices can be called a model of the earth? You can easily find the answer as you see in the picture, page number 16. So answer is a globe can be called a model of the earth. Okay students, clear all of you all this answer? Now you can copy down these questions and answer also in your notebook. So students, you must have observed that maps are two-dimensional whereas a globe is three-dimensional. Always remember students that map have two-dimensional, okay, and globe has three. You can note down in your notebook, okay. Two-dimensional object have length and width. The product of length and width defines area. Two-dimensional objects, what they define? Areas. And dimensional objects have length, width and height also. Okay. The product of these provide volumes. Maps can be used to study the whole world or also region of limited extent. Map can provide also about the whole world and also a small region, information about the region. However, small or large the globe, it is only a representative model of the entire earth. But globe is just a miniature model of the earth. Now let's study about what is two-dimensional and three-dimensional. A surface having two-dimensional length and width is called two-dimensional. Example has given paper, blackboard, tabletop, land, etc. And what is three-dimensional? An object having three dimensions such as length, width, height or thickness is called the dimensional. Example, duster, box, glass, pot, hill, the moon, etc. Let's see an example of this. So as you can see, two dimension has only shown length and width, but three dimensional object can show length, width and height also. Okay, students? Moving to our next point, that is field visit, educational trip. A field visit is an important method of studying geography. If you do, students, if you can do a field visit, you will may understood the situation of that place and you can study the different features of that place where you are visiting. Field visit help us to understand the geographical and social condition of the place. Moreover, it provides an opportunity to directly interact with the local people and understand their problems. So what we have to do? With the help of your teachers, visit once the following places. We should move and visit in these following places: planetarium, post office, bus station, mall, hill, sea coast, small scale industry, etc. And study places like these to observe and record various features. So students, wherever you're going, like mall, you're going with your parents, right? So you always observe something new in that place, right? Wherever you're going, hill or sea coast area, bus station, you always observe something. So you have to note down about that place and you have to make a note on that. And you have to keep it a record of various features. Your teacher will guide you at a time of the field visit. Prepare a questionnaire with the help of your teacher and take a interview wherever it is necessary. Note down the responses, make sketches or other notes. Okay students, have you understood what is field visit? We have to go in that place which has given in this following places: planetarium, then post office, bus station, mall, hill, sea coast, small scale industries, and we have to record of their various features. We have to note, and if needed then we have to prepare a questionnaire also. Okay students? Do you know, in order to draw a map of the whole world, first a wire globe is prepared, a source of light is placed inside the globe, then the projection of the wire graticule is obtained on paper. As you can see, if you torch some light, you can see the graticule lines on the paper. This projection is used to draw map. Thus, a graticule is essential for drawing the map of the earth or any part of it. That is how a two-dimensional map is obtained on paper for a three-dimensional globe, as you can see in the picture. Okay students? So students, in this lecture we have completed few points of this chapter. So further point we will continue in next lecture. Okay students? And just copy down whatever question answer I have given in this video, okay, in your notebook. Thank you students. Take care. Bye.